Ever had your smartphone slow down or run out of storage space? It's a common issue, but did you know a simple solution often lies in clearing cache and temporary files from your mobile device? Doing this can free up precious storage space and improve your device's performance. These digital cobwebs might be slowing you down, but don't worry, we're here to guide you through the process. So, ready to get your phone running smoothly again? Let's dive into the steps you can take to clear cache and temporary files on your Android or iOS device. If you're an Android user, follow these steps. First, open the Settings app on your Android device. It's usually represented by a gear icon and can be found in your app drawer. Once you're in Settings, scroll down and tap on Storage or Storage and AMP Cache. The wording may vary slightly depending on your device, but it's usually pretty straightforward. Here you'll see a section called Cached Data. Tap on it. A confirmation message will appear asking if you're sure you want to clear cached data. Confirm by tapping OK. And just like that, you've cleared the cache on your Android device. But what if you only want to clear the cache for specific apps and not everything? Well, Android has got you covered. Go back to the Settings app. Look for an option like Apps or Apps and AMP Notifications and tap on it. You'll see a list of all your installed apps. Tap on an app you want to clear the cache for. In the app's information screen, tap on Storage. You'll see an option to clear cache. Tap on it and you'll clear the cache just for that specific app. You can repeat this process for any other apps if you wish. That's how you clear cache and temporary files on an Android device. For those of you using an iOS device, the process is slightly different. Unlike Android, iOS doesn't offer a standard way to clear cache for individual apps. But don't worry, there are still methods to free up some space. Firstly, consider deleting unused apps. Go to your home screen and press and hold an app icon until they all start shaking. Apps that you no longer need can be uninstalled by tapping the X on the icon. Next up, we've got the Safari cache. To clear this, open the Settings app. Scroll down to Safari and then tap Clear History and Website Data. This will delete the cache of your web browsing adventure. Some apps offer an option to clear their cache from within the app itself. This is not a standard feature, but it's worth checking the settings of specific apps for this option. Lastly, iOS has a handy feature called Offload Unused Apps. You can enable this under Settings, then iTunes and AMP App Store. This feature removes apps that you rarely use, but keep their data. It's like putting your apps into a storage closet, freeing up space but keeping them within reach if needed. Remember, these steps might vary depending on your specific device and iOS version. It's always a good idea to back up important data or files before clearing cache or deleting apps to avoid any data loss. And that's how you manage your cache and temporary files on iOS. So, now you know how to clear cache and temporary files on both Android and iOS devices. Let's do a quick recap. For Android users, you can clear cache by going to your Settings, then Storage or Storage and AMP Cache, and finally selecting Cached Data. Confirm the action and voila, your cache is cleared. Alternatively, you can clear cache for individual apps by going to Settings, then Apps or Apps and AMP Notifications, selecting an app, and then the Storage option. From there, you can choose to clear cache for that specific app. Now, for those of you using iOS devices, since iOS doesn't have a built-in way to clear cache for individual apps, you can free up space by deleting unused apps, clearing Safari cache, or checking within specific apps to see if they have a clear cache option. You can also enable offload unused apps in your settings, so the system automatically removes rarely used apps while keeping their data. But before you go on a cache clearing spree, remember to back up important files and data. You wouldn't want to lose precious memories or important documents in the process. Remember, keeping your device's cache and temporary files in check can greatly improve its performance and free up storage space. So don't forget to regularly clear your cache.